Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining me. It's Tommy B, and it's a very special social stream today. I have a guest from Wadsworth, Illinois. She is a children's book author, and right now you can see her every Sunday. She's a contestant on Worst Cooks in America. It's boot camp style this year. Please welcome Ayesha Dwyer to the show, the social stream. Hi, Ayesha.
Hey, how you doing, Tommy?
Oh, I'm so good. How are you today? Where are you at today?
Well, right now, at home, we're still in this quarantine season. So I just got out of school with my children. So
Oh my gosh. Perfect. Well, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming to talk about Worst Cooks in America. It's on Sundays. And how did you get involved this season? Like, how did you get on the show?
That's a very good question. Normally people audition for the show, right?
Mhm.
And or are nominated, and they're nominated by obviously someone that they know, maybe a family member or whatever.
Cool.
However, the show had reached out to me, and at first I kind of just disregarded the whole email. I was like, this is a joke. Like, I'm a bomb chef. What's wrong person? Try again. So
Try another person.
hello. And so they emailed me again. And so I opened the email and I said, let me just see what this is all about. And it was a producer on there, reached out, wanted to have a one-on-one with me. After that one-on-one, the ball got rolling, and then there's that. However, they never would tell me how they found me. So to this day, I still don't know how they found me. Now, it could be some disloyal family member out there. But needless to say, that's how it all started for me.
So they thought someone seeked you out, and you kind of brushed them off. And then, so what was your motivation for saying yes then? Like, what was like, all right, fine. It was just like, they just kept nagging, or it was like, were you like, all right, let's do this. I'll make it. I'm going to make this Aisha's, like, what was your motivation then? To say yes?
Well, the opportunity, number one, to get better at anything is always a plus. I mean, the platform itself, and to have an opportunity to be around these, world-renowned chefs. I was like, okay, I'll try a little something. And it's also to prove the naysayers out there that threw me under the bus like this, to prove them wrong, that I ain't the worst. I may not be the best, but I sure ain't the worst either.
I saw you roll your eyes on Sunday, and you're just done with the eye rolls. I love it. Like, you're just like, hang on, I'm here to take care of business. Which, in my opinion, you've been doing really good. Like, the critiquing, like, they couldn't even critique you barely. Carla did, but I'm team Bodacious Blue team. I won this for you.
Baby, blue for life, hello. Now, normally being, that we from the Midwest, we rep the Chicago Bulls. The red was kind of drawing me a little bit. Yeah. But when I saw Carla, I was like, oh, no, baby, blue all day.
So what did it feel like, though? You were the second in the room. How did that feel? Like, you were the first to walk in, basically. How did that feel, walking in, seeing Carla and Ann Burrell?
Oh, man. Well, we already knew that Ann Burrell was definitely going to be there, right? So you already gearing yourself up for that moment. But it's no word to describe, like, when you walk in that room, because we did not know. I didn't know who the other chef would be this season.
Wow, really? You didn't know Carla Hall was going to? Wow. So what was your reaction to that? Like,
okay. Well, first of all, I was like, what? Come on, sis. We got a sister chef on this show. So I was so happy about that. Like, okay, this is going to be real interesting. But I knew, because I used to watch Carla a lot, like when they had that show, The Chew. So
every morning.
Every morning. Now, like I said, I would watch, definitely would not try to replicate any of those meals, but it was just good to just see people get down in the kitchen like that. But I was just really excited to see a familiar face of someone who I followed, just be another chef on the show.
I don't know, like, she's the real deal. Like, she's all business, but Ann Burrell, there's like I don't know, she scares a lot of people. Just like that presence, like, oh, there's Ann Burrell. But like, so Carla, that was cool. She was kind of like almost a breath of fresh air.
A little breath of fresh air. She's the cooler side. So blue totally represents her. But don't get it twisted now. She can be tough. Her fire turns up too. However, Ann Burrell has her own presence. It's her thing, the spiked hair, the red, all of that.
Red, yeah.
Like, you walk in the room and you just see steam just around her. Like, she ready to go off about something.
Well, I'm interested. It's only episode 1. I'm interested to see what Carla does and how she turns it up because she was pretty nice to you guys. But she said you cut the steak wrong. Like that was it, though. I'm sorry. That was a sour subject. My bad.
I mean, whoever heard of that, right? Like against the grain. And first of all, I was like, did she say that? Okay. I didn't want to get in no trouble. I was like, did she say that? Okay, maybe she did. Totally missed that part.
Right. Yeah. Oh my God. Those challenges, like, how do you feel doing those challenges? Like in the moment, you're like, I should have taken more notes. Like, how did that feel that first in comparison to your, making that steak, that beautiful steak. But like, how did that compare doing that one and then having to copy off of Carla?
Well, it's intimidating because it's like the artist, I'm trying to recreate their thing. And so it's like, okay, and you feel like you can never take enough notes. I mean, I was trying to be so thorough because you're trying to watch and write at the same time. So I'm like, oh, she picked up the small spoon. She tapped it 3 times. Okay, then she turned. So it's everything she was doing. It felt like I did not take enough notes. And that moment, like when it's go time, it's so intense.
Yeah. How do you deal with that intent? Like, do you just breathe? I mean, you had at one time, Tiffany was like washing her hands like 50 times. Like everyone's like first day, like that had to be so nerve wracking. And then you have to cook.
So nerve wracking. Well, that's my little salt, Tiffany. We got our little salt and pepper thing going on. Okay. But for me, if you hadn't noticed, like I'm a dance and I'm a sing. That's just how I kind of like get in a zone to kind of like take my mind off, because you got to remember you in a room of 14 other people who are going just as frantic as you, and they're saying things and they're doing things and stuff is blowing up in the back. And so it's just like, oh, honey, let me just tune all this out. Let me start singing. Let me maybe do a little move right quick. And that's just how it gets me going.
Oh, you did great. Ayesha, thanks so much so like, you have 2 kids. Are you cooking for them? And are you cooking at home? Are you doing different cooking now after the show? And more importantly, do they like what you're cooking?
We're growing, first the kitchen and we're growing into that. But yes, there is a meal that I have done a couple of times because I was kind of proud of myself that I learned from the show. And so they really love that. My 5-year-old especially, if she agrees, then pretty much it's a go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I was able to kind of replicate that.
Well, oh my gosh. Anything else? So what's your favorite place for takeout?
Oh, now, that's my thing, takeout. So Jennifer's Edibles. Try to say that 10 times. Okay. This is a place that's located. Now, it's not that kind of edible. Okay. Because I know what.
Oh, cool. I was thinking that's exactly where my mind went.
No, not that kind of edible.
So what? Okay. But Jessica's Edibles is.
No, Jennifer.
Jennifer. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jennifer Edibles.
Yes.
Like no, it's fun. I'm remembering it.
You got to remember and you got to go. Okay. Now this restaurant is located in Evanston.
Okay.
Don't ask me the street, but it's located in Evanston. And she serves soul food, Caribbean food, any type of food that you like. Now I mainly go there because, I have Caribbean in my family. My husband's from Jamaica. So I know, right?
Oh my gosh. Can we go? You could just go to Jamaica right now. Well, not now in the pandemic. Sorry, but eventually you're gonna go to Jamaica soon. Eventually.
Oh, we go all the time. It's
I'm so jealous.
Family's there and everything, but obviously that's on lockdown right now.
Right.
However, since I'm not the best with making Jamaican food, why not go to the chef who that's what she specializes in? So you definitely got to go there.
Jennifer's Edibles. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfecto. And I also I want to talk about children's book writing. How did you get into that, and where did that start? Where is that at right now, and what's the plan on that?
Well, you want me to show you my 2 books here?
Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Perfecto.
Okay. So this is book 1. It's called Sister Me, Every Mickle Make a Muckle, book 1. And then I followed that up with Sister Me and Friends. And this little character, I love her so much. You can find her Amazon, Walmart.com, Barnes and Nobles, all that. But she's kind of like a mirror of my life, right?
Okay.
She often finds herself in sticky situations, kind of like me in the kitchen, okay? But it's the wisdom of her grandfather that often saves her when she needs him the most. It's a fun story about family, friendship. It has good principles and a Jamaican twist. What I like is, yes, because it teaches the readers patois, which is the language spoken in Jamaica. So for every story, we have a Jamaican glossary, right? And it teaches, I'm trying to pull it up. It teaches readers of all ages Jamaican patois.
That is so cool. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to read it.
Can you see it?
Oh my God. I need this book. Sister, is it Sister Me?
Sister Me. And
Perfect.
right, what our goal is right now, this year, 2021, we're trying to get her in animation. So that's the next step. Yes.
That would be awesome. That looks looks so cool. We just got my nieces, both of them, children's books, and we had so much fun, my wife and I, picking those things out. Like, I wanted to read all the children's books.
That's pretty much what I read. Because they have so, I mean, I don't need 300 pages to tell me what I can learn in 10. So there we go.
Right. You learn a lesson and have fun, and that's what it's all about. Well, Ayesha, okay, I want to play a this or that game. It'll be quick. It'll just be like what you prefer. But I do have a listener question. They wanted to know, Deborah Lee 3 wanted to know, what was that gravy made out of?
Oh, Lord. Okay, so
it was that was your steak from episode 1, that your family recipe. So what was the gravy made out of?
So we had a little garlic, we had some onions in there, and then we had basically just the fat from the steak and the oil, of course.
Booyah. That's how you make a good gravy. I don't know anything about gravy. So it's probably better than what I would have done, Ayesha.
I mean, you might not want to copy that to the T. But Tommy, you look like you could probably get down.
No, there's no doubt about it. I do. I cook for my wife. I cook. I think I don't use that much hot sauce. She's like, you don't use flavor. But I cook. I do good. But then when I do, she's like, oh my gosh, you have flavor in your food.
So what's your main dish?
Breakfast. I cook bacon really well in the pan. That's my style. Bacon in the pan.
Now if you mess up bacon, come on, even I can handle bacon.
I know. You just throw it in wherever it heats up and it'll get there.
It does its thing by itself.
Ayesha, okay. This game, are you cool with playing it? It's called This or That.
I'm ready.
I mean, you've probably seen stuff like this. Let's start with I'll end with food questions, but first and foremost, I know what your answer is. Anne Burrell or Carla Hall?
Carla Hall.
This or that. What's harder, cooking for your kids or cooking for Carla?
Ooh. My 5-year-old can give Carla a run for her money.
Yeah, like you said earlier, I mean, that's where you're at. That's your bar.
You know what? They're probably right here, but let me tell you this. My 5-year-old is not standing in between me and 25K. So I'm gonna say Carla.
This or that. Perfect. Did you I already asked this. Did you like cooking your own food in the first challenge or learning how to cook stir fry? So did you like the Carla or did you like your steak? I'm
proud of my steak. I don't care. That steak was good.
Steak is this or that. All right, here's some food questions. Restaurant sliders or fast food sliders?
Oh, restaurant.
You know what I mean? This or that. Restaurant style real tacos or fast food tacos?
Restaurant.
This or that. Spicy or mild? I know this answer.
Spicy.
This or that. Pickles or no pickles?
It all depends, but I'm gonna say pickles.
This or that. Chicken nuggets or chicken tenders?
Oh, tenders all day.
This or that. And finally, oh no, wait, Halloween candy or Easter candy?
Ooh. Candy corn or those little peeps? I'm going with peeps.
This or that. Cubs or Sox? Finally, that's my last day.
I'm going with Cubs.
Cubs or that. Thank you so much, Ayesha, for coming by. Remind everybody your social stream and Sister Me. Remind them where they can get your children books.
Okay, you can pick up Sister Me at any of basically your book retailers, Barnes and Noble, Walmart, obviously Amazon. And I want everyone to follow me at Ayesha Victoria. That's pretty much on all my social streams.
Perfect. And then Sunday, I won't ask. I'll let people find out what's up with that fire. Could you say? Don't say too much. You started a fire, Ayesha.
Did I or didn't I? I mean, was it? I mean, it was just a little smoky, but you definitely got to tune in and watch. Salt and Pepper, me and Tiffany, we doing our thing. And, you know, a little, fireman once around, every now and then isn't a bad thing. So, hey.
Right. That's why they're there. That's why they make erasers on pencils.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Go Bodacious Blue team. I want to make sure I say that right.
Bodacious Blue all day. And please, y'all, tune in. It's going to be an exciting season. You don't want to miss not one episode.
No, I can't wait. Thank you, Ayesha. Keep around the fire extinguisher.
Thank you.